Hello, this is Boyd Brody, General Manager at Key Cooperative, and this is your Key News in 2 for April. This month, I'd like to report that your cooperative is doing well financially through the first 5 months. Even after a challenging fall that all of you are well aware, we had a lot of difficulty getting the fall work done, and here we are the 1st of April, not getting the start we'd like to see. We're hoping to get in early. Obviously, we've got a little bit of moisture here, waiting for field conditions to improve. I think the biggest challenge we have is we've got 9 weeks of work, some of the fall work, and the spring work to do in about 3, because the planters are going to go ahead and run when it's time to plant. With that in mind, we've got a lot of product to move out of terminals, especially on anhydrous ammonia. That's going to be a big challenge, and it's going to be a logistical issue to get product pulled away from those terminals without allocations. We're going to have things really time and work well for that to go smoothly. So I would make sure you're visiting with your agronomist and operations personnel at the locations. And we may need to consider alternatives, so keep in the back of your mind, if we're not able to get product to move in time for planting, we're going to have to consider other sources of nitrogen and application methods, and we may be spoon feeding this crop throughout the season right up to brown silk. So beyond that, we're certainly well prepared. We've got our equipment ready, people in place, and ready to serve your needs for the spring and do everything we can to assist you in getting this crop in the ground. On the energy side, same thing. We've got fuel in position and try to keep the tanks topped off. Certainly contact any of your locations if you've got any needs or concerns. We'll certainly get product out and to you as quickly as possible. In the grain side, a lot of producers holding grain a little longer than normal, and I think as we see the amount of the funds of a record short on corn, and if we see a bump in the market and they get a little nervous and we see them starting to buy back, we could see a run up and a little price movement, and we see some selling at a local level, we could see some big impact on basis. So be certain to talk to your field marketers, our marketing team with Zach or Mariah or Greg or Rick, Jason or Jared, or any of your locations. Make sure you're in contact with them and taking care of your grain marketing needs, and don't forget to keep that in mind as we're out in the field and trying to get this crop in place. On the feed side, feed division has been doing extremely well. They've been grinding at about a 30,000 ton level, keeping everybody busy, running full shifts, certainly battling these road conditions, but doing a really good job. And again, I can't compliment the employees enough. They've been doing a great job staying ahead of all the work and working under these adverse conditions, but are well prepared to do all we can to help you get your crop in the ground this spring. So that's all I have for April. This is your Key News in 2.